Miami Dolphins taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
49ers nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, Martin, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd down and 8.
Darnold. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Niners had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road, but now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
You talk about this Miami defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Shakir hauls it in. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing. Love. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th.
49-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Love. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Love now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Malik Neighbors. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
49ers nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When you look at this defense,
they enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Flush to his right.
He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden.
That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 3. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They run a draw here on 2nd down.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard.
Down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Love looking to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Cooper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Love. That one taken in by Neighbors. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
Malik Neighbors. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Love. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
1st and goal, Miami.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Joey Sly lining up
Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, 49ers nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Sly set to boot it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score it here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2nd and 10.
The play fake, and it's Darnold. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Anthony Jennings.
A loss of 6 yards.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Anthony Jennings
drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And not a great punt here. Out of bounds in the air. They're going to say this one doesn't even get to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Down. Black, 95.
Now they'll run on the draw. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll run on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
A loss of 2 yards.
3rd and 3.
3rd down.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.